concept of what the DJ was doing, the ones and twos, and you know, people don't understand it. There's a lot of people that got a hate or a non-relationship with disco, but people don't understand. Hip hop was disco's revenge. Hip hop was born out of disco. Hip hop said, "Look, I know what you're saying with that record, with all that rest of all of that, but that part right there with just the drums, that's all I want. That's what I want to work on, and I'm gonna get me 2 copies of the same record and use my mixer to keep repeating that part over and over." And you know that was going on in the disco era also too.
Now, excuse me, Mr. Easy Mo B.
The MC the part was there too with the echo chamber and just really like small talk. But then hip hop took it to a much higher level with the break beat and then the MCs rhyming and I mean really getting rhythmic, writing lyrics, freestyling, saying little stories. You know, like for instance, one of the first stories, like you know, like Rappers Delight.
I was just about to ask you about that too. I was going to ask you about the Rapper's Delight record as you was talking about, you know, disco, you know, to me, disco gave birth to hip hop in my eyes, and the Sugar Hill Gang with the Rapper's Delight record, that was a disco beat.
Yes, it was, and you know that's something right there that you just hit the nail on, and people fail to realize. You know, the hip hop was born out of the disco. So, yeah.
I figured you would know more. You would know about what I'm talking about when I touched on that, because, you know, and I tell everybody, you know, that little bounce, you know, they just slowed that bounce down because disco was what, at 120 BPMs, maybe 130, a little somewhere in that range. If I'm not mistaken, Moby, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, they had disco joints that would go up as high in the BPMs as like 130, 135. Yeah, I like to, you know, and by the way too, shout out to my man M. Ski, who, you know, I did an album together with him. But me and M. Ski, we both got the same appreciation for, you know, coming up in the era of the disco and watching hip-hop be born and formed and watch it go through all its different phases. But when it comes to the disco and the 130 beats per minute, what you was calling, what you just talked about right there, I got a name for that.
Okay.
And me and M, we talked about it before. I call it that disco.
Okay, disco.
We got that. I want to thank you